going on? It's your man Ju the Unknown, aka Ju Rou for JuJu Media. Anyway, welcome to the JuJu Media Experience, brought to you by undergroundsoundspin.com. Rah! How did I get into this for a shooting video? Well, it's funny how it happened, man. Like I say, I'm self-taught. You know, I didn't go to school for this. I take that back. I had an intro to multimedia class. I did, attend Full Sail University slightly online for a slight moment, and I learned some fundamental techniques from that multimedia class and took that and just ran with it. The stuff that class was teaching me was just different techniques, and then we were not doing any music videos, but the same techniques applied. And I just me being who I am, I was like, hey, I can take this information and I can do some things with this. And that's when I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a music video.
You bro, that it goes down everywhere I go. KC fitted with an NBA shirt and some white Air Forces every time I roll. I'm the shit.
And back to how I got into that is because I started undergroundsoundspin.com. It's a music download site catered towards underground artists, and that was my angle on that. I know you got iTunes and all these others, but I wanted to come with more of a website that's totally geared to the underground, where cats get no shine unless, that type of deal. So anyway, long story short, I didn't have no budget for marketing. I couldn't go get no billboards, no radio slots or anything like that. So I said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with the grassroots campaign. I'm gonna give me a little BS camera, run around and be at every event, and I'm just gonna shine the lights on cats. And that's what I did. I started hitting up all the local venues here in KC. Every performance, every little open mic night stop, every little concert, even industry cat concerts. And I was just doing interviews and just getting footage and throwing that up on YouTube. And that kind of got my name and my site buzzing. I'm still not where I want to be, as far as notoriety or, as far as like the volume that I want my site to pull in. But it gave me a start, and it got my name out here as a player in the game out here.
I ain't kitchen, I'm just ballin'. Why your baby mama callin'? Ain't got time for all the stalking, all that talking. Tell that bitch I'm in my drug. I'm in the bathroom with them jugs.
I was always around with this little BS camera doing these interviews, and everybody kept asking me, do you shoot music videos? And I was like, no, I don't shoot music videos, you know what I'm saying? And the main reason was because I knew I didn't have the capability, I didn't have the resources, I didn't have a good camera, but people kept asking me so much to where me, again, thinking business, and I was like, well, heck, I need to go ahead and invest into a better camera and start playing with that music video game.
River Park, grew up in the PJs, East Side, baby, I'm a South Side nigga though. If I ain't got shit, I got South Side nigga though. South Side nigga flow, real gritty boy, all the South Side niggas though. Check the resume, fam.
And see, I come from the music background. Like, I started my site just based on the fact that I was a producer. You know what I'm saying? I've been producing since my senior year in high school, and I got heavy into it my first year in college, to the point where I dropped out of college. Caught myself trying to pursue my dreams, but long story short, again, I got a lot of long story shorts, but again, hooked up, when I was in college, I was producing with some cats down south, because that's where I went to school. I went to Jackson State University. And anyway, that's down south. Got hooked up with some cats on the production type stuff in the rap scene. And if you know anything about the rap scene, you get linked up with the streets. And pretty much this whole count, it was just a bunch of D-boys. And, I got in cahoots with all that. and got into some issues where I had to come back home. So I had to bring my butt back home. You know, so I came back home and I kind of left music alone for a while. You know, just, you know, for all that mishaps that happened and everything, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna square up and just get me a job and, you know, do it like that. And did that. And then my boy Richard, man, you know, he kind of just put something on my head, man. Shouts out to Rich Design Graphics, man. He's tight with it. But anyway, he kind of put something on my head. He said, dude, you just gonna give up on your music like that, man? You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, wow, you know, just because that went down where everybody, you know, down south, that don't mean I just gotta stop. So, long story short, got me a keyboard, a little Sonic, an NSYNC or Sonic or something like that. Start doing beats. My other boy Jermaine, and all these guys I'm talking about, they like my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we all family. So anyway, my other boy Jermaine, his little brother was rapping, and all the cats in the hood, the little younger cats in the hood. By this time, I was like 21. You know, these younger cats was like 18, seniors in high school. So anyway, we put their album out, and we did the little record company thing for about 5 years. You know, networked on that thing, and you know how that goes. It's a hard grind. It's like you gotta have that paper to really put into your marketing to make that bubble, and we just didn't have that. So after years and years of doing that, you know, so I done some stuff in my life that people don't even know. I've been to New York twice, taking my group out there to perform. I've been to Dallas, all that, you know, then did that grind. But anyway, after years of doing that, and you don't see no progress, you know, it becomes a time when, you know, you gotta be like, okay, I gotta reposition myself. And like I say, I relate everything to sports. And by this time, you know, I'm past 30, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm looking at my production, you know, as far as producer, I'm looking at that career and where I'm at in it. I'm just like, okay, I don't like the progression on this, you know what I'm saying? I'm not where I need to be at this age. So, therefore, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm about to start a website. So, I changed my position, you know what I'm saying? I still mess with beats for a little bit, but at the same time, I changed my position, started the website, and that's, you know, the website triggered JuJu Media, start shooting music videos, and that's where I'm at with it right now, man. But long story short, don't give up on your dream. I'm not saying that, but set realistic goals, you know what I'm saying? Set realistic goals and be real with yourself and reposition yourself if you got to. I didn't give up on my dream, but I had to reposition myself to where everything that I'm doing is actually feasible and realistic. You gotta start gauging your talent. You gotta gauge where you're located. You're in the Midwest. It's so hard coming out the Midwest. Kanye had to leave Chicago. Chicago's a bigger market than KC. He had to leave Chicago to make it. And that's Chicago, let alone you trying to come out of KC, you know, so, you know, but like I said, that's where I'm at right now with it, and everything is everything.